And that was it.
And that's all she wrote.
We hadn't finished any kind of intro yet, so let me get this ready. All right. Last we left off, we had no idea what was going on. So we're just gonna pick up in Waterdeep after y'all fought some big rat dudes. Is that the last thing we did?
Yeah, I think that we said we were going to just start off going to go against council.
So y'all are headed to the council, which I do believe is actually what was going anyway. That's what happened to me. Don't play for her too much. So let me get this stuff ready. This over here. And I'll have to do something else as we go. Because not all of them's in here yet. So I'm actually not gonna change the map yet because we'll take this one off then. Alrighty. So as you guys are exhausted, you get a good night's rest at the inn where you're staying, and you we'll just say from the time you wake up in the morning, what's going on? You headed straight over or to the council?
I think that's what we decided on. To head straight to the council.
Wow, you're doing it again. Is it echoing or just me? Is it echoing on y'all's too or just mine?
Yeah, it's echoing for me.
Whoa. Everybody's
So
echoing.
are you?
What is happening?
Well, that stopped.
Hello?
Maybe, let me just turn the audio down on my headphones. Maybe it's like too sensitive or something.
I could turn everybody's mic down. That might help. On here, I don't know if that helps or not. We're gonna try. All right, I pulled everybody's mic levels down. See if that makes a difference. Oh no, it's worse.
Oh no! No,
Freddy's coming.
Well, that was Michael, but
I'm trying to watch that.
Jason, homie.
Or
Jason.
Jason, yeah.
we're all screwed up. I thought it was Johnny Bravo. Hey, Mama.
Freddy Voorhees was coming for you.
Whoa, mama.
Whoa, Mama. All right. So what we doing? Are y'all doing anything before the council? You're going straight to the council?
Whoa. Aries, you're the leader. We're just following you.
Undisputed. Yeah, we'll head straight to the council because I think we did everything we needed to. Potentially. This is like first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody's awake.
And just for the sake of not remembering everything that's going on, we're going to make the assumption that the council was contacted ahead of time, and they're basically expecting you to just say around 8 in the morning or so, and that's where we're at. Okay. So you're going to have to help me walk through this and remembering everything that you went to the council members for. I think you're coming to give them an update. Is that correct?
We're gonna update them on everything, and then get an update from them on what was it, the dragon?
Lord Soth.
Lord Soft.
All right. So what is it that you have to report? anyone. I guess I can tell you who's there.
Well,
It's the normal count, basically nothing alarming. Everybody's there. Even Elia showed up as well.
Silver Lady.
Yeah. So
it really came down to the bird saving everybody's lives.
Those of you who might be wondering, this is Echo, a new companion we found while we were exploring the tower. What, Iskander? No, we found Iskander.
Zonthal's tower.
Zonthal's tower. He's not exactly sure how he got here, but he helps us. We help him. Everybody's on the same page.
So if he is trusted by you, he's trusted by the other members of the council. So
We also during our investigation of the letter found that he did betray, in a sense, the Cult of Dragons by taking the mask, and we have acquired another dragon mask. He's now
So
out
he
of the
did-
hands of the cultists.
So he did indeed have another mask.
Yes.
So let me make sure I have this straight. We are in possession of the white mask. It is in the Vault of Dragons. I'm writing it down. The white mask is there. The green mask. What was the green mask? Is the one that you wound up being fake.
Yes.
So we do not know the current status of the green
Green
mask.
mask is unknown.
Okay. Red mask, we have no idea. We've not heard anything about the red mask. Is that correct?
Yes. Maybe not.
Actually, we have heard about the Red Dragon mask, haven't we?
We heard
We
that.
know who has it.
Yeah, Severin had it, but
What's up? And his last known location was the Well of Dragons, right?
right. Same thing as the black mask. Is believed to be at the Well of Dragons.
Well, road trip.
And then now the blue mask.
Isn't that the one we have?
Yes. So the question is, what do we do with it? I don't think it's a great idea. And this is Laryl Silverhand speaking. I know she sounds like a 49-year-old man.
Was it just for the cold? She has a cold.
Right, sure. Anyway,
She's very feminine. She just has a cold.
Trust me, you know how feminine she is.
we're talking about Laryl, not Elia.
Oh.
I knew where you were going. So anyway, she said she doesn't believe that it is wise to keep multiple masks in the same location. We have the white one here in Waterdeep, in the vault, and asks for any suggestions on where this blue mask should be locked away and not used.
I believe we've decided that amongst our party member, as you said, keeping the masks in the same location is not only dangerous, but could potentially compromise all the masks. So we will keep this one safe.
Okay.
In an undisclosed location.
That sounds good.
So-
I say that, but in reality, we're just going to keep it on us.
Okay.
What is it that's supposed to happen? Is this like a
Well, if all the masks And it doesn't actually have to be all the masks, but if enough of the masks are in one location, if it would be very easy for them to merge and become what's known as the Mask of the Dragon Queen, and could be used to summon Tiamat. Typically, it was believed for a long time that you had to have all 5 masks, but supposedly there are ways to circumvent that and still create a Mask of the Dragon Queen. And that mask. Go ahead.
I was going to say, if they can summon a Dragon Queen, if they can summon something, do you think they could send me home?
I'm sure that could happen, but I don't. The people who would try to
What's called
create
Tiamat?
this mask, they're not the right people. You would not want to reach out to them for help.
She would do nothing to help you. She would kill you.
Oh yeah, Tiamat certainly. Tiamat would. She's not even loyal to her own followers. But even so, the people who would summon Tiamat would be powerful enough to send you home, certainly. But I wouldn't recommend allying with that sort of people.
You come. You come from a different plane of existence, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
The
have
astral plane.
ways of getting you back home. That's what you want. We and our group. We don't need to
Well,
involve her.
I was kind of in trouble and not really in any rush to get back. So if I can stick around unless you need me to go.
No, we don't.
That's
Aries
entirely
tells them about that we're going to keep the mask to ourselves.
Why did that just remind me of from the movie Home? When he's like an outcast and he's like, well, nobody likes me anyways.
I kind of, I mean, even though Aarakocrans don't typically have possessions, I saw something shiny and I liked it and I took it. And I was banished, and when I was banished, I got thrown into this banishment portal, and when I arrived on the other side, I had abilities that I didn't have in my world. I couldn't cast spells in my world. I couldn't do any of that until I just showed up. So
Yeah,
I'm still kind of new at that too.
And you showed up with no knowledge of magic and almost kicked the butts of the party that's been fighting dragons for some time. That was interesting.
Flaming trebuchet.
When Aries was telling the group that we were going to keep the mask with us and keep it safe, how did everybody's face look?
I mean, there was some people who looked untrusting because that's just how a council typically is. But no heavy disputes arose for whatever reason. And it's almost
Wait a
like
minute.
they had greater concerns, maybe.
What if we have this mask we can throw? What is it? This bag of somebody's got that has its own separate infinity on the inside. What if we throw the mask inside of there? It would be undetectable by anyone, wouldn't it?
It's probably. Are you referring to a bag of holding?
Well, me, yes.
Okay. I'm trying to think who. I don't remember everybody's name. Just say one of the other council members.
I don't remember who. I thought someone had it. Someone had a bag of
There's
holding.
3 of them. I have 3 of them, right? Or two anyway.
Each of us had one, I believe.
We each have one.
I don't have one.
You don't. I thought you.
Or is it you and me?
I thought we had 2.
I swear you. I thought you got one too. Okay.
I don't need one.
So anyway, there's two bags of holding. But anyway, so one of the other guys mentioned that something of that level of importance. I don't recommend leaving that in a bag of holding because there are rumors and tales, I guess, of creatures that find their way in and out of things like that. Pocket dimensions, specifically known as the Bagman. Garrett got excited.
Yeah.
You remember the Bagman, huh?
Bagman.
I remember the Bagman.
Is it Glop?
No, the Bagman almost looks like a very dark version of Slender Man, I guess.
Oh, I knew he was waiting.
But he I can show you a picture of him.
Oh, jeez.
But he sneaks in and out of pocket dimensions and robs. He doesn't even he robs them. Yes, but what he's known more for is robbing people and bringing them into the pocket dimension. Like he'll sneak out of a bag of holding at night and grab somebody and drag them back in. He's not very nice. Let's see if I can find this picture.
Well, you just make sure to go ahead and bring that hasp over and make sure you keep it latched, and he won't be able to get out of there. Maybe just his arm. He won't be able to crawl through it though.
Do we need any more information from them?
Hang on, let me show you.
Has there been any development on the situation with Lord Soft?
Hang on, let me put this right here where you can see right there. And then I will come here and put this there. And then share this right there. That is a Bagman. See him coming out of a bag of holding.
Oh,
He's really
that's
pretty.
most of the time what Lauren looks like when she gets out.
So let me put this back here and do this and come back here and do that and then that. I think that's it. No, I wasn't sharing that. I was sharing another thing. I was sharing that. There we go.
I want to go outside and pick a fight with somebody.
Wow. So
It's been a long time.
In real life
Bagman
or,
came and got Garrett.
Yeah,
what do you say?
rescue. She said Bagman came and got Garrett.
Right. Oh, it did. He's
Gone.
Here's a guy.
He's in an interdimensional portal right now, being
I guess so.
Oh, he said doggy
assaulted by some long-haired creepy guy.
He put a text in the chat thing.
Oh, did he? Let me go back to it and see.
Oh, doggy break.
Oh, well, you know what happens.
MIA image.
Where's the chat? Oh, I see the chat thing there. All right. So, moving on. Is there anything else?
He was asking about Lord Soft.
You asked about Lord Soft?
Yeah.
So okay, we were able to, I guess investigate Lord Soth, and you say you saw who you believed to be Soth.
Mm-hmm.
were you contacted?
As in, we spoke with him.
Yes.
I mean, kind of, right? I mean,
I don't think I ever talked to Soft. I
He
don't.
talked. He
technically,
talked
it's
to Zolden, but we don't know that, right?
No, that wasn't Soft talking to Zolden.
Okay, that was someone else. So
But
no.
is he not the one that gave us diamonds and stuff at the?
That was Zostam. Y'all don't technically know that yet either.
Well, how,
Not Lord Soft. It's two different people.
so how do we know about Lord Salt?
He's the one that stared at y'all as y'all were traveling to the Wayback Cave a while back. And
Dragon back.
huh?
You know the dragon back.
That's right. And somebody was wanting to turn around and go fight him. I think Zolden wanted to go fight him, but Ares talked him out of it. I think. Does that sound right?
That sounds alright.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, we haven't officially talked to him.
So he's been around for a very long time, and his loyalty, oddly enough, is with a dragon queen. I guess I can take his face back on. Hold on. He's back. We can fix it now.
Loyalties with the dragon queen.
Yeah, so his loyalty is with the Dragon Queen, but not as you would think. Where is it at here? I lost my place here. Not Tiamat. The other Dragon Queen.
No.
So now, how is it that I lost my place right now when I really need it? Is this it? No.
Daenerys.
Not that one either. but that was very close. Where's she at? Here she is. It is. I forgot her name. Takissus.
Tahua?
Takissus. It's Takhis.
I'm gonna come up with some of that.
And this is another
Takissus.
ancient entity?
Say again?
This is another ancient dragon, or?
Well, somewhat. She
Taco says.
taco sauce. She was she was an evil god who sought to conquer Kryn, the country of Kryn. So she started her own dragon armies and everything, and she's quite a formidable foe. But she sticks mainly to red dragons, and she even hold on a second. But she has a lot of heavy hitting followers, including Lord Soth, who, believe it or not, and I don't know what his interest would be in you guys, but his story began not very different than yours, Ares. He was once a paladin. And let me get back to the thing. Now, where's this? I got this whole area. That's not it. Where is it at? I had all this stuff pulled up earlier, and I don't know. I must have two windows open. And the rest of it's in the other one there. No? What the heck? Alright, so let me just pull this up right here. So there's Soth. And I had to have just closed it. Like a big dummy. Because I got this whole history of how Lord Soth became Lord Soth. So I'm going to read it to you and pretend like you're somebody. I was on the right page. I clicked wrong. Just going to the wrong place.
This seems like a time when we need flute music.
Right. So I click this. There's this whole story about his curse. There it is right there. There. All right, so I'm going to read it as though I'm just telling you this. In the years before the cataclysm, Loren Soth was a Solomonic knight of the Order of the Rose. And the Order of the Rose is where the paladins basically were cursed. He ruled the province of Nightland from Dargard Keep. However, his fall from grace began when he rescued a company of Sivanesti elves from raiders, including the priest Isolde and her attendant. Though Lord Soth was married, he fell in love with Isolde, and shortly after Soth's wife died, he and Isolde married days later. For disrespecting his dead wife's memory, the Knights of Salamia cast Soth from their orders. Soon after, the gods called Soth to redeem himself by preventing the cataclysm, but Soth failed in his quest, and the gods rained destruction on the world. The Knights of Salamia fell into disgrace in the aftermath of the cataclysm, and Dargard Keep became a cursed, haunted ruin. So here's what. So how he failed to prevent the cataclysm was that when he began his quest, he encountered Isolde's attendants who blamed him for leading Isolde from her holy path. Remember, she was a priest. So him falling in love with her and marrying her only days after his wife died basically pulled her away from her path. The attendants kind of played on his jealousy, and they falsely accused her of being unfaithful. Well, in a rage, Soth decided to ignore the god's direction regarding the cataclysm, and he returned to Dargard Keep to murder Isolde. When he showed up, when he did all this, the gods unleashed the cataclysm on the world. And with Isolde's dying breath, she cursed Soth to suffer one lifetime for every life lost in the cataclysm, which was a lot. So for the defiance of the gods, Soth became a death knight, while his followers were similarly reanimated as other undead. And meanwhile, several of Isolde's attendants became spirits devoted to ensuring Soth would never find peace. So basically, you're dealing with one of the highest orders of paladin knights who let love lead him astray, and ended up cursed as a result of it. But not only was he cursed by his love, who was a priest, he was also cursed by the gods for not following their order. So he's been tortured and tormented for basically almost an eternity. and not only is he and all of his compatriots are all undead, so it's not exactly somebody you really wanted to come in contact with. So the fact that he is taking an interest in your party is concerning, because he would have no loyalty to Tiamat. His loyalty lies with Takissus, which there's conflicting titles.
So would it be safe to say that he possibly would want to seek out a temporary partnership? Obviously, he would betray us at some point, but join us in fighting the cultists to prevent them from bringing Tiamat, who he does not believe is the rightful ruler of dragons?
Well, you definitely have parallel interests, but my fear would be what would be the end result of. I mean, you would be betrayed. You're right, absolutely. But
So what if?
cost?
So what if? So we have this guy who's dead and controls the dead, and if we get a hold of this dragon and we kill this dragon, does he now control the dead dragon?
Which dragon are you referring to?
I thought we were talking about Tiamat and some of the others.
Well, Tiamat. So Tiamat is definitely. For one, she's not actually back yet. And if she were to return, that's a tall order. Just that's not one of the dragons that you say, "Oh, well, let's just go defeat this dragon." I mean,
Is
that
he
would
coming
be.
for one of? Is he taking an interest in one of us?
Well, that's what we want to know. I mean, that's what we would like to know. I couldn't tell you.
And if that's the case,
Well, why
We
not
had an
let's just
expert
meet
it
him?
does sound like his, it does sound like he has a lot, obviously in common with you, Aries. It makes me wonder,
If we had an expert on body language here, one of you would look really guilty on it.
Well, why not just go meet him? Just,
The one in
just
the
go
middle.
meet him on neutral ground. Just how do we contact him and just say,
well, obviously, yeah, we're not going to run from him, but I want to know.
Is Lord Soft the one that made Zaldan feel uncomfortable?
He's the one that Zaldan wanted to kill, and y'all talked him out of it.
Now I wish
Can I roll an insight check on Zaldan while we're discussing all this?
Wait.
His reaction is?
Okay, no, I do remember that because he was the one that we saw while flying over him. He had an entire army with him.
Well, yeah, y'all saw him off to the
And
distance.
Zaldan mistook him for the one that helped him bring back a bunch of people in the village.
Right.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So that is a different person. Cool. Never mind.
Yeah, not the same person.
I feel like we've confused them every time that both.
Well, we've had so many gaps in our playtime too. It's been hard to keep up with. But I will tell you this: Zaldan's. I'll meta this just to help because of the gaps. Okay.
you would help us for once with that
Well,
castle.
I kind of have to this one though because it's been so
I'm
confusing.
still salty about this.
Oh, you talking about Zarthol Tower? I put the castle on the
God, that
tower.
freaking puzzle.
So Zaldan. Now this is out of character for y'all because Zaldan knows this. But he's been hearing those voices, but the voices are not Soth. He doesn't know who they are, but they're creeping him out, making him think that he has some dark thing in his past that he doesn't want revealed. I'm only assuming, I'm speaking for Zolden here when I say that. That's kind of why he's been discreet about it. It kind of makes sense. But he assumed when y'all saw Soth that Soth was that because he didn't know, he didn't have a face to go with the voice, and it would be an easy deduction to make. But however, that is not correct. Lord Soth and who y'all know, the other voice is Zostam, are not. That you know of, they're not the same person, and that you know of, they're not connected. I'm not going to say if they are or they aren't, but y'all know nothing of their connection at this. We don't even know if Zostam's involvement. Well, you kind of do.
Yeah, all we know is that he was one of the higher ups of the Red Wizards, and that they were trying to break away from the Cult of Dragons, right? Zostam and his little group.
Yeah, and it's safe to say that he has a lot to do with the dissension that was happening in and around Zonthal's tower with what I forgot his name. Was it
Judas.
Iskander.
Iskander? Was that his name?
Judas Iscariot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But both of them were
Easiest way to remember the name.
right. Both of them were kind of standing in opposition with the Red Wizards because it's basically opposing leadership is what you got. It's kind of like a bipartisan thing, and they started to hate each other. Kind of sounds like America. But anyway, so to the best of y'all's knowledge, Soth and Tam are not connected, but Zostam, but do with this as you will. Zostam also is not fully in support of raising Tiamat. Nor is Soth.
I just got a bad feeling about these two.
Which dude?
The one that's his
Soth?
lines up with Ares.
Yeah, you should have a bad feeling about this dude.
Yeah, I'm saying I got a bad feeling of why he was just chilling there watching us. I think he's watching us. Aside from all these other idiots that we've been chasing.
Yep. So is that enough to really kind of make it really hard to figure out where you want to go next?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't want it to be easy.
Oh man. Okay.
Are we done here?
Let me check our list.
We don't
Well-
have to tell them what we're doing next, right? I mean, we're just being friendly.
Didn't we have a suspected location or last known location of where the red was?
The Red
Yeah,
Mask.
that's not an area that we want to go.
Yeah, it's suspected at the Well of Dragons, but the Well of Dragons is also suspected to be where the Black Mask teleported to when Resmer, was his name Resmer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Resmer was killed. And it's also where the ritual to raise Tiamat is believed to need to take place. And if Tiamat were to be freed from Avernus, that's where she would be. That's where she would go. So it's kind of it's like a central hub for all the bad stuff that's going on. Let's put it that way. Now, if you want to fight, it's a good place to go.
We're in Waterdeep now.
Yes.
How far away was that from where we saw the dude?
Well, the dude, water dude, is the dude was close to Fandolin.
Yeah, how many feet?
How many feet?
Yeah.
It's a lot of feet.
Was it more than
You heard her.
It's a lot more than 1,000 feet.
Roll for
I'm
initiative.
trying to locate an object or something. I'm not.
trying to locate your
Oh. Weren't we going to the forge and we ran into him?
Yes. That's where we saw him. You were headed to go speak to Gundren. And poof, there he was.
And then he disappeared, right? Or did we just leave?
Y'all left. Y'all decided it was best not. They weren't advancing, so. So you've got a couple of places that you could go. The councils themselves, you've got split thoughts on. You should go to Well of Dragons. You should pursue Soth. You should. I mean, everybody's got an opinion. You should find the Green Mask. Everybody's got different opinions.
We shouldn't discuss it in front of these people.
I agree.
Well, I didn't tell them exactly what our plan was for the math.
I'm gonna go walk outside. All of them know I don't trust any of them anyway, so.
You're all traitors.
I'm listening. I'm just going in there to grab something to eat real quick.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm gonna follow Dial out, and so what exactly are we planning to do here?
I'm gonna take just a minute and close my eyes before I answer him, and I'm going to try to concentrate and see if Saucepan is within 1,000 feet of where we're at.
Saucepan?
And talk to
Pam
Sauce.
Albert?
Use him to keep stuff from burning in the oven.
Saucepan and taco sauce. Okay.
And the dragon is what? Teriyaki?
Right. The taco sauce is
Taco sauce
Is the dragon?
is Dragon Queen #2.
Gotcha. Taco sauce.
You do not detect anything within 1,000 feet.
Well, at least I know we're safe.
I mean, if you want to call that safe.
Is the council room set up to where it can't be scryed on?
I mean, it lasts for an hour.
You can't do any magic in that room.
Can't do any magic in the room.
At least we're safe for an hour.
That was one of the first things I tried to. I don't think maybe I tried to, but it's one of the first things they said at the first council meeting is that room is heavily protected. There's no magic in that room.
Cool.
Well, we do have a list. So I guess we just wait for everyone, the other two to come out and just decide what to do. But at least I know the creep's not,
He's not standing behind you.
Well, I've done the best I could at making sure y'all know y'all got a lot of big guys to fight before this campaign is over with. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing
I'll
to make.
always sneak healing potion in the back of somebody's hand if that happens.
Just be glad you didn't get called.
I don't care.
The biggest question I have right now is, are we wanting to go after one of our bigger targets, or are we wanting to try and make an easier day or an easier task for ourselves first?
Do you have a target that's not a big target?
Two black dragons right now.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well,
We have
so we
two
can
brothers
kick off asking about
to get hooked on the brothers.
Hooked on the brothers.
softly. Got that done. As a cult increasing activities or red wizard. Dragons do last. So we have that listed down as do last.
That's the well of dragons.
Yeah, because that's probably gonna be where it goes down.
Fine.
That's the
Wait,
BBEG.
Don't say it like that.
It's going down for real.
Fine.
Winner take all.
Have you heard of Barovia?
Oh yeah. It's what do you call it? It's not a pocket dimension. What do you call it?
I like
Awesome
dungeons.
universe.
No, it's another dimension, but it's called something else. Hang on. Domain of Dread. It's a Dread domain. That's what it's called. That's what I'm looking for.
And I 100% do not like puzzles.
The name of Dread. Look,
So the problem with Barovia, it's like roaches check in, but they don't check out. It's easy to get to Barovia. Getting back's the hard part.
Okay, so
It just hit. I wasn't even thinking that one of you may have been there before in another life.
Echo.
Yeah.
I mean, the only other thing that we can do is investigate the cult increasing activities or red wizard, or find the green, red, and black mask.
You know what's funny is when he was in Barovia, do you know who he was? Denny Rand, the Iron Fist. like legit. That's who he was.
Who's that?
And couldn't hit a thing. Oh, the only thing I could hit was myself.
He had some really good plans that were accompanied by some very bad rolls.
yep, that's how it goes.
He got pummeled a couple of times. He had a really good plan for how to get Strahd outside sun burning, but Strahd's pretty quick. He's pretty nimble. And his stupid rides were kicking everybody's butts too. It was a cool fight. It was a long fight. Anyways, sorry.
Moving on. What do you guys need to do?
Before I leave the council room, I'll just make a comment to please keep us updated if they find anything new or hear anything new about the cultist activities. And before everything dismisses, I'm going to try and find Elia and speak with her privately real quick.
Okay. I just swore I just heard a mad
Behind closed
honk
doors.
somewhere. I was about to say something. I was lost. Oh, they did ask you to keep them updated as well on the status of the blue mask. We don't want to know any specifics, but we just want to know that keep it secret, keep it safe.
Cool.
We had a wizard told us that one time. He said always follow your nose.
For the fruity taste that shows.
Fruity
I'm
Soul.
just making Gandalf quotes.
The wizard is never late. No worries.
Right. He writes precisely when he means to.
The reason it reminds me
Full
of
of joke.
in the video.
Here's
I
a
was delayed.
right.
And it's just like him. It's like a guy dressed up as Gandalf raving at this concert.
Here's a good quote that fits this campaign. If you're talking about the incident with the dragon, that was barely involved.
You're getting sidetracked.
Dude, that was in Fandolin finding everybody freaking under rubble and stuff like, oh. That's not good.
No.
Never trust a dwarf.
Oh, now I gotta watch Lord of the Rings again.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah. I'll just only thing I was gonna run by Elia is I'm actually gonna tell her what our intention for the Blue Mask is, and for her to update the Dragon Council if she can, so that they are aware of what we're doing. We're keeping it on the wraps down here, but I'm sure the Dragon Council can be trusted with that information.
She tells you that thank you. She trusts you, and for you to. She puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "All I can tell you is that means that 3 of the 5 I know are safe."
3 of the 5.
And as you said that, she just smiled and walked away.
So does
Can
that mean the council?
no, I'm not there.
She wasn't gonna bother telling you what.
Can I roll an insight check to see if I can figure out what she meant?
Do an intelligence check.
Oh,
It's
great.
not me.
Hey, 8.
8? You ain't got a clue, bro.
What the heck?
If you think back, you might be able to figure it out.
It's gotta be the black one.
No.
No.
I just want to see if somebody figures it out.
It's the
Oh, someone might have it.
it's the
Wizard with the high intelligence.
It is the green one, but why?
When we brought it in, she swapped it out for a fake one, didn't she?
No, that wasn't it. But who brought it
Or
in?
is We brought it in, right?
dude brought it in.
The
The dude that they're holding brought it in.
Mm-mm.
Remember they told yeah. Well, he didn't bring it in, but y'all left him to them to question,
Oh.
and they said y'all might not want to stick around for this.
Oh, they
tortured
Oh,
Yeah, they got the green mask out of him.
Okay, we can take that off the list.
He had it on him. We
They
found
didn't have
a
it on
fake
him.
one, and then they
No,
found
they
a
tortured
No,
him.
but they tortured him until they got. They've been very old. They're very old. They have really good means of torture. We'll just leave it at that.
So
We just need to find red and black.
Oh, it's
it's
You can fill in the blanks however you want, but they got the green mask. But they're purposely not telling anybody, and the only reason that she's telling y'all is because it's kind of a mutual. I'm trusting you. You trust me. Thing. But she's also not telling you what they've done with it. Just like she doesn't want to know what you've done with yours.
Mhm. That way, if we were to get tortured, we wouldn't know where it was.
Correct.
Vice versa.
Correct.
If somebody captures any of the accounts and tortures them, we're in trouble.
Right.
All right, so with all that, I'll join everybody outside and let them know that she made a weird comment.
She made a weird comment.
Oh,
Did you tell them
with
what
her
the
hand on
comment
your
was?
shoulder.
Yeah, she said 3 out of the 5 are safe. I'm not sure what she meant by that.
Oh, I bet it's the green one.
Why do you say that?
She said something about that one.
I don't know. Just a hunch.
I think she meant the pink one.
No, it's definitely the red one. We've never seen it. It's never existed before in our purview. Therefore, it's got to be the red one.
Yes.
So,
That's dwarf logic.
me being the bird, I'm gonna look at this like a bird and I'm gonna think like a bird on this one, if I may.
You're gonna poop on it?
No, I'm still gonna kind of be in the air because I don't like to be on the ground. But I'm gonna look around and I'm gonna see, are there any maybe small animals nearby? Mice, birds, dogs, cats, anything.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. You name it.
Cat?
Well,
Oh dear.
yeah, I just wanna,
No, Mr. Fluffy.
I want to talk to one.
Talk to one.
Yeah,
Okay. So you
because
are you sure
what I
that-
have
Okay.
as a sorcerer, I have the message ability, and it says I can message anything, but in a voice that only it hears. So what I want to do is I just want to ask a dog or a cat or something that's roaming by, is this legit or do you know something?
Is that all you're saying to it? Is this legit?
Yeah. Short version, yeah.
Okay, so you tell him what this is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this mask that we're suspecting, is it here?
Is message the one that's only 25 words?
Yeah.
No, it says, oh no, where'd it go?
No, that's sending. Never mind.
That's right. You're right.
Let me
Message
bring
is
it
the
up.
one where it's like a whisper.
Yeah.
Do they have to be able to understand you?
Hang on, I'm gonna read it to you. Let me bring it up. Let me find it.
Interesting stuff.
Come on. Alright. I point my finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. The target, and only the target, hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you hear. You can cast this spell through solid objects as long as you're familiar with the target, blah, 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 blah. But I'm outside and I'm looking for something, a horse, a donkey, anything.
But you still only speak it in your language.
But if it's magic, they should understand what I'm saying because it's magic.
Yes, man.
Now you would have to. Just watch the tongues one.
Well, if I gotta call the bird call to call the parrot to emulate a donkey talking to a donkey, so be it. I've got a whole bag of useless tricks that I will manipulate into my favor somehow.
I'm looking to see if you have a spell. I think there's a spell where you can actually make it where you can hear, you can understand them and they can understand you.
Isn't it speak with tongues or?
But I don't know if I have that. This is just one of those at-will things I can do from 120 feet. It's just a communication thing.
Yeah, he can
Just
hear
look
you.
and go, boom.
What is the intelligence of a cat?
Well, let's think of a way we can. Let's think of something here. Hold on. I mean, this is our game. We can do whatever we want, right?
Got my staff of bird calls ready. I can summon any kind of parrot you want.
D&D Beyond, it says a cat has an intelligence of 3.
Well, I'm way smarter than that. I've got at least a 4.
So at least a 4.5.
Repeating.
I would love it if I opened up like a dog stat block and they understood common. They have no
They
weapons.
should understand basic commands. Here, come, roll over, fetch.
Well, they would understand that, and Whisper would work on that.
But you said, "Is this legit?"
In which case, the dog really just looked at you and
Arr.
Do you know a cat? You're clearly dumb. Or maybe a goat.
I tell you what, you actually don't have to have us fail for this. Actually, holy crap, this is your strongest. You have a +8 in animal handling. So what the heck? Roll a d20.
This has gone way too far. Alright, here we go.
What do you know about the Canada crowd?
First roll in like 3 months here.
Yeah, roll a
Just
d20.
talk to a cat.
And natural. I'm just waiting for it.
Where's my dice? Where'd it go? Fine, I'll just call this one. 20. Roll. And... Oh, man. 3.
Oh no.
It would have been better, but it stopped rolling on 3. So,
It would have been higher, but it was really low.
yeah.
Heck, was it Garrett or someone that was like,
It was almost an 18.
2.
A 2.
So you got an 11. Here's let's see. Give me a second. What do you?
But my charisma's a 10. Here, kitty, kitty. So,
I actually have
not a cat.
Oh wow.
There might be some pigeons or something I can talk to.
So who wants to counter roll with a -4? And see if you can beat. Let me think. If you can beat his 11, the cat will hear you. The cat will understand you.
Oh, I'm so glad the pressure's not on me anymore.
So he has to roll a 14 or higher?
Oh, 15 or higher.
Oh.
Math is hard.
It was a 19 minus 4.
Is that how math
It
works?
was a 19?
Minus 4.
Okay, so it actually works. Wow.
Well, I was gonna say I can make that happen because can't I can raise some die rolls if I go through my spells.
Well, you don't have to, because you found the smartest cat in Waterdeep.
You found Puss in Boots?
Heathcliff.
Yeah, my name is Puss in Boots.
Scare me if you dare.
Okay, so this cat, we've got its attention. Like, do you know anything about what's happening here? These masks.
How are you gonna ask him to tell us stuff here?
Well, I mean, we've got the smart cat. You said it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you to your word.
You got a smart cat, but unfortunately, the cat doesn't know anything about the masks.
Do you want a turtle?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll throw him a turtle. There we go. He didn't know anything about the masks.
So to clarify, we just saw Echo like death stare a cat
Right.
for 10 seconds and then throw a turtle at him and then tell us the cat said something.
Yep. That's pretty good because this whisper only the cat hears, and the reply only he hears. That was it.
Wow, that's you can speak to animals like that.
There's this speak to animal spell.
There is one.
I don't think I have that.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it worked out well enough anyway. Unfortunately, the cat didn't know anything about the stuff, but
I'm gonna have to go back and watch all of
Inside check on the cat.
by trying to fix my spells.
basically he just whispered to a cat. How you know anything about these
He
masks?
responded.
And he actually found the cat smart enough that could reply that he didn't know anything about it. He said, "What do you want a turtle?" And the cat said, "Yeah." So he gave him a turtle. And then he turns, looks over at Aries and over at all y'all and says, "The cat don't know anything." So the three of y'all are just like, "What?"
What? Must be a bird thing.
So the good thing is a lot of Echo's eccentricities here lately are making Zoldan's psychosis much less noticeable.
It's good to know that just me being normal makes you feel less crazy.
Your insanity makes you normal.
My crazy remembers John's crazy. Everybody thinks he's normal.
I have rolled.
Totally not true.
All right. So where do we want to go?
Hey, cat.
It's rubbing up against your. Are you flying right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not rubbing up against your leg.
Are there any
The cat begins flying.
around?
Well-
Okay.
Yeah, so you want to come with us?
Do you have more turtles?
A whole bag full, like 300.
Yeah.
I really want this cat to come because I'm going to fly around with this bag and my cat and talk to it from now on.
Okay. So roll a persuasion check.
Oh, crap. You saw my last one.
No.
Holy crap! I'm looking at wrong. I'm looking at Aries.
Well, the dice shows a 9.
My persuasion is high.
Stop
Yeah,
rolling.
your persuasion plus 10, bro.
Yeah, so I'm a 19.
Your dice roll showed a what? No, your persuasion is only plus 5. His
Oh, well, then I had a 14.
Still.
All right, hold on. Let me see what cat's going on here. What would you?
It's like a 3.
What would he read? What would? Let me think.
Because my charisma score is a 20.
So if you did persuasion, it would be in a way it could be Constitution, but yeah, we'll do Constitution. Oh, well, look at all the dice.
And then plus I have a plus 8 animal handling.
Here on, right here. Let me roll it right here. So I'm gonna roll. Well, I can roll it from Cobra's. I'm just gonna roll a 20 on Cobra's sheet, and then a cat's. What did I say? Constitution. It's just 0. So yeah, straight roll. And you said you had a 4. What'd you say? 14. Yeah, 14.
I have 9 on the dice with a plus 5.
So my Constitution would have to beat yours for me to stay. If I go less than 14, he goes with you. Okay, well, congratulations. You have a cat.
So I'm gonna land and let this cat hop in my bag that's filled up with about 300 babies, like a live baby cetus squirming. So now I have this stray cat that I can talk to.
Nice.
And none of you understand the cat, so it's gonna be like talking to Morris. It's gonna be awesome. But consider the possibilities because if we need to go somewhere, I could, hey cat,
It's kind of
Check
like
it
a
out.
familiar, but one that don't go. One that
And
goes.
plus he works for Baby Sea Turtles, so
Now when this one dies, it doesn't come back.
that's
Unlike
a stray
It's
cat.
much worse could happen with this one.
Now that I know I can talk to cats, this cat is expendable.
right.
If
Well,
we
well,
get
talk about
hit by
that.
an area of effect spell,
I can
all
rig my cats like I'm Gambit. I can if I need to. I can kinetically charge this cat and have an exploding kitten.
You kinetically charge the cat.
I'll force push his snot out of it.
It's his is
Got it
expendable.
right
We're
there.
talking about it in front of him, you just got him to jump in your bag.
I
No,
will launch
this
this
is
thing
not-
like a cannon should I need to, like a force push universal. I can sling this cat. Imagine an angry cat being slung at whatever. That's a weapon.
He's not wrong. Let's see what a cat's attack is. Claws plus 0 to hit, 1 slashing damage. You have to
All
try.
right. Maybe I can train the cat to use Divine Smite.
But
A
a
cat
has
flying at
smell.
120 miles per second.
That's actually useful. A cat has keen smell as advantage on perception checks that rely on smell.
It wouldn't have a claw attack?
It does have a claw attack.
Oh, it does.
Plus 0 to hit and 1 slashing damage.
Oh, man.
And then not to mention I've got my mage hand that I can just move the cat to wherever and just fly him all over the place.
You could actually do that with a cat. The mage hand only holds like 10 pounds, I think. But
Just don't let him eat a bunch of those turtles.
now Bigby's hand is the one that holds the heavy stuff. But a mage hand, I think, will hold 10 pounds.
Yeah, remember, because I found that out because I was trying to give Aries all kinds of stuff whenever he's on that fight, and you're like, can't do that with a hand.
Not with a mage hand.
Well, actually,
And then I can cast haste on my cat and then just sling it and do like a fastball special with my mage hand. Dude, I'm turning into something vicious here. This cat.
all that to do 1 damage.
We need to go find something to
I don't
fight.
know, but I have a cat.
Alley.
It's good for the narrative.
I could polymorph the cat and turn it into like just a random NPC. He wouldn't really know what he was saying, but he could run there, distract so and so, and then I could boom turn it.
So there's this guy standing there, and the guard says, "What do you want?" And he's like,
Exactly. Now,
"Wow,
this cat, hey cat, is your name Farva?
First possibility. First ability.
oh my God, that's great." All right, let's decide where we're going, and we'll call it a wrap.
Find something.
We just
Bye.
probably
Where are we going next?
hang on, everybody first. Oh, they're back.
Yeah,
Yeah, the whole thing froze for a second.
It is still going on.
I said where.
Oh, wow, my upload went all the way down to 600 KD.
Yeah, it went crazy.
KGB.
All right, so where y'all want to go?
KGP, yeah. How the water deep before we get a crazy cat lady on our party?
Yeah, get out of here quick.
So we've got two masks that we gotta find out instead of three. Do we want to go after them, or are we wanting to just to get the full back together?
What leads did we have
Well-
on the Dragon Brothers you mentioned earlier?
We know their exact location.
Pretty much.
We
That's
spied them
really
through
the only
that
thing
telescope that we
have
wound
to-
up breaking.
The only thread we have an exact lead on, right? We don't really have. The other masks would just be a shot in the dark and trying to find them.
Yeah.
Well, and also, we've been running around ragged recently. It would do us some good to actually just kind of slow down a little bit and just take on a dragon
Yeah, that sounds good.
or two.
Slow down and just take on a dragon.
Relaxing. Something relaxed. You know, like it's right.
Yep. We
Let-
have.
Let's go kill him. What?
Please,
It's a holiday. It's a holiday.
Take somebody down. I'm ready to fight.
Forget about it.
They're just adults. They're not ancient.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
We actually
I
don't.
don't remember.
I mean, if they're ancient, we have a whole bird with us now.
A whole bird and a cat.
Well, the cat is awfully chatty.
You could make him carry your stuff, and now he would be called a caddy.
He's talking about something called the tabaxi.
That sounded awful lot like the new Dragon Queen lady.
No, he said it's a race of
Cat people.
humanoid felines.
Oh.
Sounds interesting.
Joey's got a smile.
Where is this thing? I think this is it.
Would y'all like to? Are we trying to teleport then to where these dragons are, or is there somewhere we need to stop? Or we can tell us to go back. That's way up north. Huh?
Is there any reason why we needed to stop back by? Do we need to go home and check on anything first before we head out?
Weren't we just in Phandalin not too long ago?
Yeah, before everything got destroyed. Like, should we check in? I mean, we can even just.
Well, we have the
Still.
we have the. Do you want to use the sending stone? I
Yeah.
hold it up for Diala.
Probably.
You want to
before
call
we-
home? ET phone home?
Yeah.
Okay, you are right. They were adults. I had to go back and find them.
I think I would feel better just making sure that, the dude's not hanging out there waiting for us to stop back by or anything. Make sure nobody's in trouble. Make sure things getting put back together as it should.
All right. The sending stone, only the person using it can hear? Is that how that works?
Yes. I'm pretty sure. I can check it to make sure. I do believe you have to be holding the stone.
When you touch one stone, you can use an action to cast a sending spell from it. Sending.
All right, they come in pairs.
It'd be fun to let the cat use it, and just whoever the other receiver is would just hear. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just the sending spell is all it is. The sending stones. So you're that's only for one person.
Oh, okay. So, I'll hold the stone up, and this is the one that's only 25 words, right?
Correct.
And I'll call our housekeepers who have the other stone. I'll say, "Is Zares checking in?" Is everything good for y'all there? We're kind of just chilling in Waterdeep. Just checking, see how you doing. Call back.
Wow.
See how you're
there's
doing.
so much more organized
See
than
how
I
you
was.
doing? You got all but the callback? You sent that to your sorcerer, the elven sorcerer guy?
Yeah, the one that's our keep.
Okay.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, I'd have to go back in my notes and find it.
Hold on,
Oh
I-
my gosh.
Oh,
What is his name?
good gosh.
Tommy.
Way back here.
It probably is
it's
Dobby.
in my other notebook.
You do get, oh, Joey disappeared.
That's Scuba Bear? No, that was.
Oh, there he is, he's back.
I don't know. It just said refreshing.
Let's see, it killed your link on the thing, let me fix it. What happened here?
I got refreshed.
Your audio actually sounds better, oddly enough. This should bring it back. There you go.
Okay, what about my... Dang, I'm going to have to go back to my 2022 notes.
Has it been that long ago since y'all hired that sorcerer?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah, we only played like 6 or 8 times last year.
Yeah. I got it written down somewhere. It might be in my OneNote and stuff. Let's go back and look at it. He did reply that all is good here. Nothing to report.
He says everything is good in Phantom. Correctly.
Correct.
Okay, good.
I don't think we have to stop there.
So we're fixing to go where? You said the Dragon Brothers?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't quite remember where they were.
Narrator, Castle Burgundy.
Oh,
Oh! That's been so long ago.
I like that castle.
They were. Were they actually in the Westwood Forest or were they in Crypt Garden? Or is it Tribor?
They were between. Hold on, let me find where that. I just had it pulled up.
Castle Burgundy.
They were almost. They were just before y'all got to Castle Narrator, so they were between the Cardoth Roadhouse and Castle Narrator, somewhere like dead between those two.
I've got sigils. for
Like that's where their lair was?
Yep. So maybe y'all may not remember this specifically, but the telescope at the top of one of the towers was pointing at their lair. That's how close they were.
Yeah, like they were keeping watch on them.
Yeah, that's what the telescope was for. Resmer was watching them for some reason. Y'all never did find out why or what the deal was with that. I mean, whether or not it's significant or not, you don't really know yet. But where is this thing?
So we kind of just left that thread hanging, didn't we?
Say again?
We have to pull that
So
loose.
now that I think about it, we kind of just left that thread hanging. We just
Yep. May be significant, may not. You don't know. But it's definitely a fight, whichever way you look at it.
Oh. Is this where we last Last time I scrawled on Jamna, wasn't she in this general area?
I don't.
General area, as in where we're at.
In a fire.
You saw her, but you don't know where she was.
Yeah, but I think she was here, like sitting around a fire in this.
Maybe.
Maybe.
What if you were around right now?
Let me scroll on her before we leave.
You go scroll on Jimna. You doing it now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll. Don't you have to roll something for that? Hang on. Or she does. Somebody rolls. I think Jimna will.
Against spellcasting modifier.
Wisdom 19.
Wow. Okay. There's also a level. Yeah, I have to figure out. So there's the modifier. There's no modifier because you've met her. I wouldn't say you can't say you know her well.
She cooked food for us and we sat down and ate it. We spoke with her several times. I would say
I wouldn't say you know her well.
I would say Zalden knows her pretty well.
But he's not casting it.
You have no proof.
We know one of her personalities pretty well.
You have no proof.
Jimna Gleamsilver. And it was wisdom, so it was is it against perception?
Wit.
All right, let's see.
That would have been a fun roll.
All right. Let me roll. I got a missing dice right there.
She has triple advantage.
You get 60-20.
They're all one.
And your save was what?
19.
19.
It is
Wow.
just a wisdom save, right? Saving throw. Okay. All right, so you can see her, and she's traversing through what looks like it's dark, and the walls are made of rock. They're almost like it's like a tunnel, sort of. She's traveling through some little dark tunnels or something. She's completely alone. That doesn't help much at all, does it?
No, sure doesn't.
Are
That's
you
right
relaying
about
that
her
to us?
Do what?
What's on?
I asked if she was relaying that to us.
Yes. Very, very saltily.
Does
Is it doing what?
anything that we have seen before?
Hmm?
Does it look like does it look like some were weeping before?
Did the tunnels look? Do I recognize the tunnels at all?
Roll a history check.
It's the tunnels from Avatar.
Good, and I haven't rolled any dice in so long.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel. I forget the rest of it.
27.
27?
I wish that was shitted for something.
Jesus. It looks like way back okay.
Cool.
We should have gone back home.
We didn't go anywhere yet.
She's going to go steal our magic stuff. Chris, she's a thief.
Oh, maybe instead of teleporting to the dragons, we should probably teleport home.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, you thought you were sneaky, Mr. DM?
And this time,
Echo.
Freaking 27, really?
We killed him.
yeah, we killed her dead. No chance.
You can't kill her with a scry.
No,
I mean, this chance, right?
Heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heart attack.
Can I convert my scry orb into a mage hand?
No, I just
A
said-
death
orb. Chill touch.
Because last time she got away from us, we didn't act fast enough.
She's quick. So you're not. Now
Doesn't-
you're headed
doesn't
back to
hurt.
Pendleton.
Yeah.
Will we? How far is the cave from Pendleton? Isn't it like half a day's journey?
It's not far. It's not quite half, a full half day.
I can go by myself if you guys want to.
I said we could probably just go straight to the cave. You think?
Do y'all have a way to? Well, yeah, y'all got. There's plenty of stuff around there that y'all can get back to.
I grab everybody all at once, and I'm going to immediately cast. Where is it? Tell me I've got it ready. Word of recall.
You're gonna cast Total Recall. You're gonna go back to Mars and be a
Total
spy?
recall. I don't know who I am. Yes, total recall. We are suddenly back in my room at the castle.
Like, so Echo, we're worried about it.
So you're back at the Tressendar Manor.
Mhm.
Okay. So we'll just leave off right there with a very confused Echo going. The hell was that? And then all of a sudden,
I was gonna say, did the cat come with him?
yep.
Mhm.
Cool.
Yeah, he says there's mice all in this place.
So y'all are going to pick up at Tressendar Manor. Did we ever rename? We never renamed that, did we?
Can you say like the stone or something?
Like what?
The stone? I had that somewhere in my notes, but
I was thinking that y'all was talking about renaming it, and I can't remember. Could call it Stone Manor or something. That'd be kind of cool. All right, we'll figure that out. I would say same time next week, but not hopefully earlier next week.
Yeah.
All right, so everybody should be on for Tuesday, as long as we can keep someone from having any migraines.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll get some litter for the cat. Maybe you have a name for him by then.
Farva.
Who?
Farva.
Farva.
Yeah. Farva the cat.
Bargaining?
Not Farfignugan. That's a car.
Farva.
Farva. All right, guys. Well, I am fixing to stop this stream and get ready for bed.
See ya.
Bye, y'all.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.